If you want to shop here, you need to take that shirt off. What is wrong with, what is the problem with my t-shirt? What is wrong with my t-shirt? What is wrong with my t-shirt? Again, sir, it is religious soliciting. There is no soliciting allowed on law property, which is private property.
Alright guys, so we gotta talk about a video featuring a wannabe Paul Blart mall cop who's clearly on a power trip because he and some other soft snowflakes in this mall are offended by a Jesus is Saved shirt. Now, the mall cop is trying to basically force this man to remove his Jesus Saved shirt or leave the premises because apparently wearing a Jesus Saved shirt is religious soliciting. And I want to react to this because, again, this is just another example of the attack on free speech in this country, particularly when it comes to people who are, white, right, and happen to be Christians. It seems like those people are being silenced by the powers that be. Okay, it really is a shame that we're living in a country like this where you see stuff like this happening. In situations like this, you should not comply, right? There are people that try to troll in my comment section after I make videos about police doing what they got to do against thugs and criminals, and they say, well, the black conservative says you must comply with everything police tell you to do. That's not what I'm saying, right? If you're committing a crime, okay, if you're clearly in the wrong, okay, if you get pulled over or something like that, yeah, you should comply. But in situations like this, where this guy is clearly exercising the spirit of the First Amendment, because this is private property, but he's not actually violating the rules that are on the book, no, you should not comply. That doesn't mean he should get violent, okay? That doesn't mean that he should try to attack the officer or anything like that. It just means that he should push back as much as he can because this cop is clearly in the wrong. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this.
I understand that, right, but Jesus is associated with religion and it's offending people. No, it's not. Actually, it's not religion. It's about eternal life. Okay, but it's the same thing, okay? People have been offended, and like I said, all we were asking you is to take your shirt off. You can go to Macy's or we can leave.
Yeah, so he's saying that Jesus is associated with a religion, so therefore it's offensive, and people are offended, so therefore you have to take your shirt off or you have to leave. Yeah, this is crazy. This is insane. Okay, now I think this takes place in the Mall of America in Minnesota, by the way, just so you guys know.
I didn't say anything though. I didn't speak. I didn't say anything. Just went to Macy's.
Just enough you wear the shirt, you walk around the mall, that's enough.
Oh, I was going to say to that.
Yes, sir, this is my problem. So again, I'm giving you can give it yourself lots.
Why are you making me sure you got the shirt?
And you can go to Macy's and you can do your shopping, or you can leave the mall. Okay, those are your only options right now. Okay, unless you want to be placed in another.
Yeah, I think this cop was bullied in school, right? This is one of these guys that became a cop because he was bullied, and now he wants to have the power to bully other people because he was bullied in school. Now, this is another angle here. I'm actually going to play this video from the actual TikTok of this angle right here, so that you guys can kind of see it again from another angle and hopefully maybe hear it as well, too, a little bit better. So let's go ahead and get into it.
If you want to shop here, you need to take that shirt off. What is wrong with, what is the problem with my t-shirt? What is wrong with my t-shirt? What is wrong with my t-shirt? Again, sir, it is religious soliciting. There is no soliciting allowed on law property, which is private property.
What? It is religious soliciting. Religious soliciting to wear a Jesus is Saved shirt. Now, again, was he in there actually trying to go up to people and convert them? I don't have any evidence that's the case, right? But if he was, then that might be a little bit different. But it doesn't sound like that was the case based off what I'm hearing. It sounds like they're literally offended by the shirt, just saying Jesus saves. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Okay? So again, we've had yes and no talks. Exactly.
What is
Just
wrong
take
with
it
my
off the shop, man. That's all we want.
No, I'm serious. I know the Constitution.
But you were
last time I was here.
Now, I mean, he okay. So the cop is right about the private property thing. Okay, they can enforce whatever rules they want. Now, I actually went and looked up the rules of Mall of America in regards to their policy on this. And there's two things that could possibly apply. The soliciting part, which is what the cop is accusing him of. Apparently, Jesus saves. That word, that phrase is soliciting, according to the cop. I think that is a huge stretch, right? So I don't think that part applies. Clearly, that's ridiculous. And then there's another part about paraphernalia that can't be obscene or, you know, a religious or racial type of slur. I don't think that Jesus saves is a racial or religious slur. The only thing that I think could even come close to being defined as some type of slur on his shirt is that I think on the back of his shirt he has like the coexist sign like kind of crossed out, right? That is the closest thing that I could define as some type of religious slur, but it's not. I don't think that's what it is. Yeah, this guy is this cop is reaching for straws here, right? They clearly don't like the shirt. They don't like religion. They probably hate Christianity, and they're trying to kick the guy out because he dared wear Christianity literally on his sleeve. Again, it's absolutely ridiculous.
Told me to leave for 24 hours. I did. Yes, that day I was preaching. Yeah, I was preaching the gospel that day.
Yeah. You're still soliciting. And again,
I'm working.
yes, you're walking wearing that shirt in the form of soliciting, and we've got guests come up saying that they've been offended by your shirt.
Yeah, so they're saying that you're walking around wearing that shirt and people are offended, therefore it's soliciting, therefore you got to leave or take it off. Incredible.
We've had guests come up and say you've been offended. So, like this gentleman just said too, take the shirt off and you can go shopping. That's simple.
It's not simple. It's not simple because he shouldn't have had to take the shirt off. He should not have to take the shirt off. Again, now, if he was in the mall, you know, trying to go up to people and actually, you know, prophesize and to, you know, solicit or whatever, that's different, which I don't know if that's the case, but it seems to me that it's the shirt. The shirt is the problem. The shirt should not be the issue here. Again, this is ridiculous.
Or,
Vicky.
I would be forced to
Vicky, clear.
and I don't want to do that.
What did I do? I'm not offending anybody.
You have, yes.
Yeah, you offending the wokes. You offending the people that hate religion, that hate morality, right? That hate, you know, ethics, right? You're offending those people. That's the problem. When you offend the woke, apparently their feelings matter more than everybody else in the world, right? The woke's feelings matter more than anybody. When they get hurt, when they start boohoo whining and crying, everybody has to capitulate to them. That just seems to be the reality that we're living in here.
I appreciate your help, sir. Thank you for trying.
I'm gonna ask you again. Take off your shirt. Turn it inside out.
What is wrong with my shirt?
Say, sir, okay, I have a question for you. Do you want to be arrested for charge of criminal trespass?
Okay, what did I do?
Yeah.
Damn, he's threatening to arrest him and charge him. Now they're threatening to arrest him. Wow.
What did I do?
Again, sir, you are religious solicitor. Yes, it is. You just admitted.
Do you think that they would ever come up to anybody else of any other religion? Let's just say a Muslim woman wearing a hijab. Do you think they would come up to her and say you got to take that off because you are religious soliciting, right? You're wearing religious paraphernalia in a mall on private property. I don't think they would ever do that. Ever. They only do this to Christians. They only do this to Christians.
Wearing the shirt for religious purposes. That's what you said.
It's bad because Jesus.
No, not that day.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
because Jesus.
Even today, you just
It's a Jesus on it.
purposes.
No, 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 no.
I do got trespass for religious purposes. So,
What
it's
is
the
it?
same thing over and over again. Okay, I'm trying to work with you the best that I can right now because I don't want to arrest you. I don't want to arrest you. My partner doesn't want to arrest you. I'm giving you your only couple options. You have two options right now. You can take the shirt off and you can if you leave for the day.
Okay. What did I do?
Sir,
You arrest me. For what reason you gonna arrest me?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, at that point, I think it might be you know, appropriate to pull the race card. You harass me because I'm black. Sure, you're racist. Go ahead and play that race card. If you would have played the race card, I would be like, well, hey, who am I to say that that's not the case? But yeah, I mean, in all seriousness though, again, this is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. This cop should be punished. Okay, I'm not sure if he should be fired. Maybe he doesn't know the rules. If he is enforcing rules, if that is the rules of the mall, that is shameful. Okay, that should be contested. Those rules. I don't think that's the actual rule. I think that this guy's on a power trip. I think he's capitulating to people who are snowflakes, and he's probably a snowflake. People who hate religion, who can't stand to see religious paraphernalia or people wearing things that are religious or with a religious message. Again, it is a shame that we live in a country like this where, again, freedom of speech is constantly under attack. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.